good? Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi. I feel like this is gonna be a thing every time I'm doing my 3D debut thing. I'm pretty much going to be like, I think I'm just gonna be like coming out straight out of the shower, and then just hop on stream and everything. I feel like that's gonna be the case. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hope you all are having a good day. I will say though, not so much on my end, because I don't know how to say this lightly. Fuck me, Sanji. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's just like, it's the way that the company just keeps on proving how low they can go, and that's pretty scary to me, because I'm saying this right now, they literally could have just like not go to this degree if they just shut the fuck up. They could have just shut up and just, they literally could have just say like, as of today, we are hereby stating that the termination of Zelin Tatsuki, it is like blah 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 blah. Like, they could have just said that. They literally could just simplify saying that, yeah, Celine graduating. We're very sorry it has to come to this, but me and Celine agreed to terminate the contract and move on. Give it a month, and we'll be gone over it. But no, they made like three images of the whole thing, and just like, what the, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? And then try to like have the livers make a 30-minute video and just say that, yeah, all that you have been heard is a lie. What you've been heard of was being deceived. That's not the case. She's a liar and everything. I'm like, you guys do realize that you guys can be complicit, right? Like, if I'm, the more I think about it, like, you guys can be complicit into being in the legal action, because you guys made a 30-minute video. You guys have been provided with privacy. I'm not gonna talk anymore. Let's go back to the game. I'm sorry. It's the way that I'm just so tired of. I'm just tired, you know? I'm just tired. Because don't mess with Doki. Because I love Doki. Doki was the first person who ever introduced me into the world of streaming. She was the one who introduced me into the world of streaming. So the fact that y'all got the balls and just, y'all got some balls. Oh, okay. Cons. Let me just do this real quick. Cough, cough, cough. You woke up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you would nearly drown. Water falls from your mouth as you open up to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you come from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute? Or can I go? Wait, what? Because I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Oh, the ocean is talking. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Oh, wow. Not now, ocean. Sorry, Cons. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then. As I was as I was saying, you look down on your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a nearly arrived wave. As the water resets back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark pile, bugs, and other questions race through your mind. Where are you? How'd you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easily. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. I can't stand that. Yeah, I will get rid of that face. You brush the sand away from the half buried human head, enable the ground built before you. Ew. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely uncomfortable morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit. Why? Why? That's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. The coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? Fine. You hand the coin over to the me, I guess. It makes sense, trust me. In exchange, you'll receive the answer to one of the following questions. Where am I? You're about 10 miles away from an intellectual property lawsuit. Your mind doesn't have a chance of lingering how longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. You look down to find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh wow, a little help please? You turn around and you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about to hit the ground. Wait, who's he? Wait, who's that? Oh, pretty! Pretty, 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 pretty. Oh. Four gorgeous monsters stands halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to raise curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casual dress. Let's call them killer. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup. Well, literally monsters. Sexy as monsters, though. What do you do? I'm gonna toss it back. You bend down, grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a little toss, it arcs beautifully in the air and lands right into the huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and curious what might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Ugh. They're speaking directly at you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're in trance. When you snapped out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at the strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? Did I refer to them as killers? Not to give too much away, but at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Cons. You were made for this. Ocean, can you not? Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voices says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you derailed the volleyball court again just by showing up. What does derailed mean? You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says and when he says. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who also seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence as it, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distracting from my total domination? That was Raph. That size means he was done with the game too. Oh, his name is Raph. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? What? You know you can't. Ooh, that pose. That pose, though. You know you can't. At least not yet. Excuse you? Oh yeah, not yet. What is this not yet thing? That's my confusion. Hey Cons, you might want to, say something. You know what? Never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Oh no, am I going to be timed to answer these questions? Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average? I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Ma'am, can you put the skirt down real quick? If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? History. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Dog. You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Mommy, please. Anyways, what's your favorite color? Blood red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Wait, am I being timed? I don't think I'm being timed. Um, Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. Nightclub promoter. Everyone groans, let's be honest, they're right to do so. Lurking close into the dark. Not just anyone can do that. Ow, oh fuck. Favorite flavor ice cream? Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. What? Same. Same here. Wrath. Mine is vanilla. Swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough with ice cream, alright? Hold on a second. That reminds me. Am I right? Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. What would I say if you want to survive? Pink mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me, what is your best flavor ice cream? Mint chip. So obedient. I don't know this world, okay? Give me a break. Give me a break. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Smartest and richest, no. Strongest depends. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wrath. Hi, I'm Wrath. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. A mood. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the thing I hate, I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observation, life is nothing more but suffering. A society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to teach. It's better to choose to just not take part. She's like, dang, like she was downright murdered by society. She hated just so much. Oh wait, I remember Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is. If you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this thousands of times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not mad at it. Whatever, frog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Huntress! Really? Ew, disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time, I agree with Wrath. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, I know this crew, and I do. They'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wrath rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfect good lounge chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I don't know where to go. You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm just gonna do this. Whoever I choose will be the one. 3, 2, 1. Volleyball it is. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay, I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are way too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Who are these? Who are y'all? Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudia, our activist coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on this island. You're kidding. You're kidding. Is this them? Oh my god. This place we called Murder's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall henceforth refer them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyways. I should probably let Dwight and Claudia do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight? Yeah, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Something I can help you with? Those two. Did they just mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I, try? Escape? Them? No. You might be mistaken. It looked like though I wanted to ask to get off this island though. Oh right, yeah. That's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here, it has much fancier accommodation than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decision matter mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what I shall be. Oh, do I have to choose again? I'm closing my eyes this one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're going to the yacht. Okay, to the yacht. Trapper is very pleased with your choice, not just because he owns this boat either. Clearly, you understood the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Unfortunately, though, this means these uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure to help wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a general host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing he has commented. Is that he made them in front of everyone else, loudly. They're used to it at this point, though, so it seems to get to good stuff. Eating. As a guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu. What do you want served? You can choose beef. Carpacino. What is that? Carpacino veggie hummus platter. Is that something in... Is that French? What the is that? I need to do some research. What is beef carpacino? I don't. Let's just go with it. Raw, simple, tasty, maybe even a little risky. It's beef carpacino all the way for me. I'm sure the other group with such particular taste will surely love it. Great choice. It's my favorite. We're safe. Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you eat what you can, how you can. Gross. Not just meat, but raw meat. Will you be wearing a fur coat through the meal too? No, it's far too warm for that. Maybe something a little maybe some fun little slippers. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy! Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but the wife pushes on anyways. Can we get you anything else? I want to live. I want to live, so I must do this anyways. People please them. You can get lost now. Trapper snickers at your casual abuse of these lowly survivors. I guess you got a hunch for a giant mental hook shoved through your skin. You form a special kind of relationship with pain. I'm sorry. Dwight wipes away a tear. I'm so sorry, but I want to live. I want to live. You should have known better than talk to the likes of you. I'm sorry. Now that the help is gone, the killers, killer is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today, anyhow. So, should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That looks a bit of a punch. I'm staying with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you, except Wrath. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, definitely avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Who will you allow to steal away for 1 second? Oh, I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to choose. Boy, what? Boy, what? Boy, chill out. You already been outside. Chill out. Fine, you get head scratches while I choose. I don't know who to choose. You know what? Wrath. We're going with Wrath. Because I think he's probably the most sane one of them all. I don't want this. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Okay, chat later. Oh boy, he's gonna be a fun one to get to know. Everyone, put down the appetizers. I'm bored. And oh my god, that's unacceptable. Declan. Yes, sir. Prep libation, something. What is that word? I don't know what it is. Something that will impress our new guests. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla, make sure we got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl, you know those two? Daryl and Christina, do you know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. You gotta ready your mouth. Oh! What the fuck? Wow, this guy knows how to sell drink. With undoubted grace. He does have a point. A mini game is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. I can't believe I just said that. Minigame consists of two parts. On top, a pointer will rotate in a clockwise direction. At the bottom, a target you are going to be pointed at. Sometimes the target would is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the space bar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target, not the end. Ready to play, or would you like me to repeat? I think I understand. Here we go. The party never stops. Shot, shot, shot. Ooh, you missed completely. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that was close. This whole amnesic thing is already starting to take. Is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. I think that's how I say it. But don't expect luck to go through to get you through this forever. Hello, that's Anel. Oh yeah, hello Chase and Jin. Overwhelmed by the afternoon activities, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. And it turns out the quick nap was just what you needed. When you come to, Dwight and Claudia are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. Shame too. Trapper planned to serve like monkey brains as an entry. Seems like the next activity is meal time. How quaint. You were expecting what? Captured flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What you were expecting, some kind of grand hall with huge banquet table? They say some prestigious, fancy, epic, like you find on the cable. Dwight and Claudia usher you to your seat, but there's limited seating directly around you. And oh, great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Rav and Trickster. Who's Trickster? Wait, the K-pop dude? Where is he? Oh yeah, here's the part. Yes! Oh my god. I was like, where is he? Oh. Just here, surprise. Yeah, well, they don't call him expected stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole stick gets a little flustered. Damn. Hey man. Oh my god. Yes. And we literally can't let Hunt. Okay. So he can't sit next to him and him. She and we can't let Huntress and Trapper sit next to each other. Okay. So nervously, their arms. No, seriously. Their arms are too big. They can't fit the table if they sit by side. Okay. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it's an error, but it's not. It is completely intentional. Let that be a lesson for you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. They are big as fuck. Now that everyone is seated, can we begin dinner? Tonight's meal was prepped slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Poor them, honestly. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of truth. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Collins, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs eating where pigs wearing palm tree button down prints. When you look closely at the pit, you spot what definitely appears to be a scrap of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think let me say, is there something else to eat? This took 12 hours. I don't care. Wait, smash, crush me with your bicep. I mean, what? Honestly, yeah. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not craving up a delectable meat or delicate meal or whatever. I don't know what the word is. Wow. He's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's perfect. It's the perfect tool to easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Something I swear it's like. Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Ooh, obviously my gorgeous katana is the only option. Ops. The hell it is. Okay, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. That face. A little terrifying. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eyes. I can do it. I have the skull of Azurv. Great. Instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Cons, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. Once they argue over who has most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it, when they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're also terrifying of tidiness. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate it for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Okay, another minigame. Minigames consist of two parts on top of the meter. Okay, clockwise. Okay. Okay. I think I've already. Okay. Ready. Here we go. Slice. Oh, fuck. You missed completely. Perfect. Shit. You missed completely. Shit. Not bad. Okay, at least you tried a little. Sometimes trying a little takes a lot of effort. What the hell? Oh no! You were there, you're swinging well, completely poorly aimed. You hacked it to pieces. Shit, I hope you're drunk. For real. Shit. Sprite, I mean, doesn't even age. He only seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudia and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% of sunset as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Hello, kids. Welcome. Why aren't you hungry? The two best thing about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, cons. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about after. One less think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. Even worse, they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like it. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'd never do a shadow, honestly. What do I say? What do I say? This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at that seagull. I'm doing that. Look at that seagull. Wow. You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Fuck. Yeah, she's right, cons. Please name. Oh, who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memories of who you are and how you got here? I thought it would work. I mean, kind of did. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice her outfit. She has spire lily. She has like spire lilies on her outfit and the hat. Period. Yeah, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. Who's this? But the seagull. Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel a little lightheaded. It waved to me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. Wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever answer is, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you are really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. I don't know. Because there are even more wrong paths. Maybe many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scene over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matter can be only learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not like. It's in your best interest to make more choices I like. Wow, no pressure. You woke up finding Huntress holding your limp body gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Mommy. Okay. Oh, God. You're awake. Sometimes when I try to take care of people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happens to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with that hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. Ma'am, but you're not nearly as scared or too busy withering pain to see me for me. Ma'am, you feel nervous in her arms not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was gonna narrate that fact, not, you know, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem quite quirky and cool. Can you do anything? Own an Etsy shop? Be a doctor? Why is that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can particularly see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet. So that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a little girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you see that Huntress is blushing a little. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offered you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Yes. When on Mur's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky essentially, right? I love some. After a moment of chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decided to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, Cons. I, uh, uh-huh. Her facial expression. I'm crying. I'm crying. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Cons. Also, I need to do this real quick. My LED lights. Let's see real quick. Okay, it's connected. Boop. There we go. Okay, I had to do that. I need to do this, and then I forgot it's starting to turn a little late. I need to do this real quick. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Now we might see some light. Also, fuck, it's getting hot in here. I'm doing this real quick. Okay, there we go. Moving on. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggle bubbling out from Huntress' mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Wow, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches out to pick it up. It's a hair clip, definitely left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not dead at all. Huntress has closed the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Fuck. Just take the robe off. You didn't do the redeem points. You should go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge. Advanced humaning. I don't know what to do. Go with the flow or show her a thing or two. I don't know what to pick. You don't have a redeem your fluff. You don't know that. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's just go with the flow. Huntress is admitted a little scary. Might be best to not correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than just the very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Her bare hands are probably enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking of just how fragile your puny neck is. Also, between the fainting, human jerky, and the probably dead girl hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. I hate to break it to you, but never mind. Just as things are starting to start heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger pops up in this island. Only to find is Dwight and Claudia sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hands, which they are waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotting for an after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing. No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go. You don't know I have your soul. Once everyone gathered around the fire pit, Dwight and Claudia quickly makes an announcement. Let's get around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And you. I have to. I was required by law to say that. We're not going to blame anyone in particular. I hope you die. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. Losers. Losers. You're losers. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. Nothing goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. No. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. My bad. I think they're talking about me. I don't know how this whole scheduling thing works. I probably got lots of try while I was like passing out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Yes, Wrath. Yes, Wrath. Please defend me. Defend me, Wrath. Defend me, Wrath. Please. 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 Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule, even once? Yes, Sprite. Yes, Spirit. Damn it, Donald. If you ever try to flex authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Do not say her name like that. Do not say Cynthia. Don't say Cynthia. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know how I love to hack, slack, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talked about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anyone? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta start on story time, so they changed his name to Nobody. I'm crying. Gons, who do you think should go? Dang it, that's a name. Please pick someone quickly, so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Wrath. Wrath. It's gonna be Wrath because he immediately defended us. I'm going with Wrath. I choose Wrath. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrase, will ya? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wrath holds up his skull, gazing into its hollow, dark eye socket. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in the story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the souls of death and never returning. Okay, wait, glasses. I need glasses. This is my little toggle, you guys. 3D glasses. Let's go. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the truck. He opened it and found a frightened stranger bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this happen? He freed the stranger, who ran off. Into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What'd you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss lets out a miserable scoff, his face contrary and evil disdain from the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young man. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of the problem. Eliminate their witness, tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you do. No, The young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasm as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl on the old man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the truck down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and his sniffling, crying wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in, farther piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of his disgusting sack of body, he smiled. Rat stares back into the eyes socket of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent you are. How innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. That was a good story. That was a good story. An awkward silence falls upon the room until, when you look into the eyes of evil, you surely go mad. That's good. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story makes Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thanks. You just overcome. Sit down. The other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Fuck. I can't praise this dude. Rather than your hand is absolutely sure you're joking, you've probably gone a little overboard. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit, and they all have a moment alone for bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds before, because Trickster shows up and blaring his latest song. Yes! Fuck yes. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. Yes! I know you've been hearing from these groupies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special, and those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. The fuck? I don't know what the fuck is texting me. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wrath approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you gotta know me, then I mean, look, the others aren't around, and I really hate the fire pits. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool, and I don't know, whatever, you know. A dip in the pool with the Wrath. You come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I'm pissed that Trickster is not available. I don't think he is. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Hey, do, do you remember my story? You mean the one you just told? Like a minute ago? Yeah? Yes. Did you, I mean, like, did you think of, of the young man story? Do you think he's weird? He's not weird. Well, I don't think he's weird, but he is bad. I'm deeply upset with him. He didn't have all the knowledge he needed to begin with, but what's important is where is what you do with the knowledge once you have it. In the end, he's no better than the monster he killed. Oh, I see. We just can't freaking get a point for him. Well, that makes sense. Does the young man remind you of anyone? Yes and no. The thing that what makes this a great story is unique and surprising, but relatable and familiar. I think we all know someone like that. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little of him inside of us. Wrath giggles not in a gross way like you're thinking, but a very silly one. I assume he's imagining a little tiny version of himself dancing around in his own belly because that's just who he is. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning to ice cubes. Wrath seizes up and sneezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk. Not since, I heard that story from someone else a long time ago. Story you told us 2 minutes ago? Exactly. The one that wasn't about me. Just you. Man, I can't get a point from him. He's like so far the only sane person other than Spirit. But he's the only sane person right now. And I can't get a point with him. It's always the killers, like the psychopathic killers. I can just easily have them be attracted to me. I can't get the same one. Usually we'd be nervous that we talked about we're about to make things awkward when we barge in. But obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in those tight little safari themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You got your own repressed relationship to tend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Look into the crackling embers. You think about Ra's story about the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What you don't know about your current situation is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Before you could dwell too much on Faith, Claudia and Dwight arrives. Now their familiar, creepy smiles stretching ear from ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that, lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodation. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you want to rob their beauty sleep. Oh god, it's another meat game. Okay. Special. This is a upcoming Miss Man game. Perfect last con. Oh god. I suppose it doesn't stop you where one, but that's a bit losing, so we don't want to tell them. Oh god. Ready. Here we go. Just relax and look into the fire. The radio begins to fuzz and flicker. Examine it inside that you might have just in dial to fix it. Where do I go? What the? Let's see what's on this station. Uh. Let's see what's on this station. Let's see what's on this station. Let's see what's on this station. Oh, sweet. I don't know what to do. Let's try to turn it off. What's this? Fuck.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game.
Okay, let's go with 94.
Right?
98. Oh god, no. How do we change it? I need to volume up a bit. Let's turn it off. No matter how many times you listen to it, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon your side to lay by the fire? We pretty much asked everyone except her. I mean, she's dead. So what's? I don't think she needs sleep. She's dead. Spirit, you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like listening to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. For real? What? Even the dead likes to relax. I don't really have those things around. Oh, never mind. Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item, a small cone carved from bamboo. I guess you can hold on to this. Okay, I have returned. What's up? I have returned. I just needed to do an errand run, like literally drive someone to a basketball game. I got paid, so that's that. But anyways, back to us in this moment. You're finally starting to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You just try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It should be a little. It should still be as spooky by now. You've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still odd. Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comfort, rocking sensation. That was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You awaken suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wrath stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing but stares. You just look around, see if there's something odd going behind you or on other side. Nope, just staring. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spear right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of alliance? Are you with... Wrath scans the horizon. Them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before. I've been burned before. And something seems off on this island since you arrived. Even more than usual. Uh, Maybe we could talk more about that tomorrow? It's just... Yeah, I'm back. It's just since you got here, I think we could have a really nice day tomorrow together. It's just you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. They're just awful, boring, and loud, stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, you know, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe. You drift out to sleep again. Hopefully, you are not poisoned. Wait, this is, oh jeez. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where where all the contestants talk directly to a camera. I think today really went well. These were some of my first interaction with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end up in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. When I think of the newcomer, do I have to say? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many words since I was raised by my mom in the words. Can you not? Like, for real, can you not? Like, anyway, since my mom raised my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk, I had to wash her entrails off my seraphim. That being said, on the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wrath, I think, knows more than he's laying on about this place. But he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzz killing. Trapper. Ugh, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues? Sheesh. Not the daddy issues! I'm crying. Not daddy issues. Look, I don't need anyone. I'm perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Yes. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about everyone I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even a few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now, one false step and well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear, if I watch this later and you listen to me as Evan, I'm gonna kill that Chiron guy. Oh, so his name is Evan. Interesting. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or let my mic real quick. Yeah. Invest in something that might hurt me. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. His face. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Period. Spit. Spit. Spit, brother. Spit, brother. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? Hey, hi. I feel nothing inside. It's fine. Hey, we got an achievement. Still being alive. You open your eyes, the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact you fell asleep by a campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on a vacation? Was yesterday nothing but a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Bitch. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? I mean, and talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. I don't care if you poison it, I will chug it. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. In my man, thank you to my man, thank you to my man. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. I'm just saying. If you just want to ask him how to reach the island, now is the time. Never mind. He left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of. Wait, don't drink that. What the hell? You don't call him trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get the name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, prisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type that gives you a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to not an eternal prison of pain. And please be sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrative physically just knock a coffee out of your hand? This is not paralignment, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. According to... Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, do the number review if it was crafted with love and or that is the type of the thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, it's not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistency, yeah. But that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We gotta celebrate those who ventured to bear their souls as a part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apology cons. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious there's a no option. What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudia, maybe Con is suspicious because they figure out that what they're actually doing here. 0 chance. They're still clicking. Even right now to see how you respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Cons. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Cons. Did you hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all have to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Sure, I would hereby agree to participate in the verbal contract saying that the icons will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey, Cons, it's still okay if you have constructive feedback, the place to leave that is a review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyways, I see the lights have gone into trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that means one thing: breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into a dinner. The fuck? Oh yeah. Everyone rolls into the dining area to layer up those sexy little bellies with pancakes, bacon, and so much of maintaining of these beach pods. We're all half naked on a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers that will only get you so far? Even killer watch their sodium intact. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about your stay in the whirlwind of feelings you experience. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again. Except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing the same, especially though. Trapper stands up and talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive just today. So congrats, I guess. Bitch! Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, damn. Fuck you, I guess. Literally. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress speaks up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would wildly stands up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes spirits. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again, but because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-constantly annoying self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. I guess Wrath has enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect, here he is. Take us home, Wrath. Oh, hey. That was fun today, right? Yeah, I mean, not, like, too much fun. That would be weird. But, a good moment. The fun. And now they're looking at you expectantly. What are you supposed to wait, are you supposed to stand and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them way more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat your breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you headed to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. But before you get through, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind seeing how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I've heard it this time. I think it's coming from the pool shed. No, sticking here. A little more. Oh yeah. That's it. What the how does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels this is uncomfortable. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, are they? Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I have no idea what these stories even do. Whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know You're close, I can hear anything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone who know where I can buy one? Damn it. Oh, come on. A little privacy, please. Dwight painting and Claudia has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. And I could hear you, well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't exactly know what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in desperate search to make their own their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot so we won't get resurrected. I kind of believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe the place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were, me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go over, little boy. I noted that our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up. Good night. Good luck, Cons. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tell us how. Excuse me. Well, that was both a tragedy and a comedy. Crashmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who will make the first move? And aside from the disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all. It's... Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kick to check in? Some forced kind of check in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Yeah, he's back. Whatever though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Abs, not ass. Abs, my bad. Maybe you could see them later at my private stage on the other island, you know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. You play your cards right. Yes, 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 yes. I could give you a private show. Yes, 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 yes. Please, 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 please. His abs are amazing though. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And I blow a bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius. Genius design. Shut up. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not we're not best friends. Just because we had a little break about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone, if we got some ground rules established, we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see what it is this time. Yes, Huntress. Makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us here. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit, a pocket knife? You decide as much as you can. You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back. So you got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Huckstress. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form sentence when suddenly, before you decided if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you've ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one day today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's also good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me titled. So, who would it be? I'm going with Huntress. Whee! Yeah, Trap, you call me a loser. Suck it. You and Huntress make your way to a secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. And these nerves of excitement or terror. Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny bushes. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperate to try to keep up with her. You follow her gaze and realize that you arrived at a cabin in the woods. Obligatory is nearly all horror films and stories, and you come here willingly with the fearsome killer. Great job! The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Hunter stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gag your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. It's just me, or did Hunter seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang. Babe, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. I mean, I got canines. If that helps. You know, I got little canines. You know, perfect for, you know. Does that help? Does that help? I don't know. Just saying. I'm just saying. I got canines, you know, just perfect for just saying. You follow her inside. It's creepy and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. A chandelier made of bones hanging delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned this island, who once owned these things, are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? Ew, I don't know why I'm saying like that. Tiny canines. Hey, these canines can still bite and leave marks. Know that. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collections? I could learn to like this. It's so much. I don't know what to say. I'm more of a minimalist. I could learn like this. It's so much. This. I could certainly learn like this. The whole place is like, it's quite tactical. There's so much to look at. The organization makes me want to craft things with my own hands. I knew you like it here. You have an eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. Can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. Maybe we can find more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? Where are you playing at, Cons? Huntress considers this for a bet. She seems to have two moods, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on a termite infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it before you had time to enjoy taking this moment in. Oh no, it's an attack. A horde of killer crabs invaded through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you, Huntress, in swarms. Cackling their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? I want crab legs. Quickly reach out to grab a shanka off the wall. Being a highly educated person that you definitely are, you know what a shaska is. You know that shaska is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of Coca-Cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away and attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The one you miss goes scurrying away back in their hidey holes. Huntress turn you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts out of her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crabs for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that pondering look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really got me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. Arr? Yes. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Hunter smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage and mother would tell me stories and we drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted for me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive. Like thirst trap thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something's coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud, Claudia and Dwight's vacating stairs that believe some sort of hypnosis. Quick. Validate her theory and try to brush it off. Totally. I think you're on something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. He's been here for 2 hours. The Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. What is that? What is that? And you know what? Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She handed it over to you, but before she could explain her theory, Claudia and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. Kill them. You interrupted me. You interrupted the moment. Okay. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice we cannot hear, and certainly are references. We are forced to interrupt your lovely dates by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerged from the water. Is he in slow motion? His pure thirst. His Paul Newman on. His Paul Newman on horseback. His Denzel on the cover of GQ. Many manliness brought to life. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck is this? I'm crying. What is this? Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? The commitment of it I've never seen. Not gonna lie. Smash. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those people that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way, you can kill a mama bear from the outside while watch your cubs cry over her body from the inside. He ruined the moment. He ruined the moment. I thought he was onto something, but he ruined the moment. We went from talking about warm and cozy, flexing like the Kardashians, about, chateaus, each mansion in each continent, cozy, warm. And now he went about killing a mom, having her bubs cry, and like, what the fuck? There was progress. Trevor is a real deal, and a real I do mean really. By deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Huntress, please peck him. Oh, wait, fuck. I want to live. I want to live. But mommy, though. But him, though. But mommy, though. But him, though. I don't know what to choose. Can I take them both? Real shit. Can I just take them both? I think that'll be. I'm just saying. Like, I wouldn't mind. Um. Ugh, as if. That sounds amazing. Ugh, as if. That sounds amazing. What should I choose? Chat. What should I choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If you let go, my mom said to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ugh, as if. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quote marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nuzzle. Douche nuzzle. Try hard much? He's like turn up the century specific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Batman with a huge chip of his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he was brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. Yes, mommy! You ran back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you so tight. So tight you think the life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm surprised you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comments, that's not what I meant by cleaning up after you. But I'm hiring someone to do that for me at the moment I get home. Okay, I'm not. I'm no longer gagging. Did he just? Oh, okay. Trapper leaves, and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. You gotta stay there like all night. Shall we continue our date, please? Huntress leads you back to your cabinet. You thought you remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper. Pulling a move like that? I'm so glad you chose me though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny mask eye and scoops you up onto her back. Hundred Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woods woman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama. In that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey, Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the wood. Huntress prances about like a deer in the meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Oh god, my nose is itchy. Someone says someone is losing his mind. I know someone's gonna lose his mind after this sentence. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you came from? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous forces floats through the air, landing upon your ear like syrup honey. Like syrup honey of what? Come find me. Oh wait, where's? Oh, what is? Okay. Fuck. Not bad. Not bad. Fuck. You missed completely. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. Tag. You boo punches on the shoulder when you find her. She high fives you. You try to date. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that was really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What about if we let our pants down? Oh, he's dead. Let me at him. Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my perfection, my protection. But if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark. but you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh, look, those two are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Ugh. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxiety sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, no. You are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle rhyming. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wrath is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy, as demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised you are at these four. I'm surprised that you are at these four are falling for you. No, not because of their personality, but just because you met them yesterday. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize of being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do anything better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be a part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into synchronized a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working on how they did it. You mean beetle? Cons, stop them from saying it. Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp? Beetle shrimp? Is this some new species? Because I've hunted many beetles and many shrimps, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. And also something to do with like dancing. I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say chill. Excuse you, cons. Now, you were saying, Trapper? You've done all you can. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on. Are you afraid we might accidentally recite some spells and conjure up a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a little bit late for that. And then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper! Hey, I never seen this particularly served head before. What? This time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. We gotta be careful about which cultural reference we get mixed up with, is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power bonk brokers will like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how would you describe it to others? Say too much or too little, and it will affect your standing with the group. Okay, but just But don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Tell your brush of tell your brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to Hunter's secret cabin and kill a crab attack us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. I don't know what that is. That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least with those kind of crabs, I have a little comb for the other kind. Dwight and Claudia bring out dinner. Everyone eats silent. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a Jerry supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in undisclosed tropical paradise. Bon appetit. What the do you mean bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without whispering. Tension are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudia come back to clean up the plates. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you say to the servants? I am contemplating if I should thank them or ignore them. Because on the one hand, they're doing the best they can, you know. But on the other hand, you tricked us. You interrupted the moment twice. Twice. So I don't know if I should give them the benefit of the doubt and thank them, or just flat out ignore them. I don't know what to choose. I'm going to do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Could just talk about it, so if you holla, let go. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Thank them. Your top-notch serve is much appreciated. Everyone, if you will please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that would change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. Unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes. I immediately regret how I did it. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. Real shit! I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm so horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. That's the real shit though. Smoke hurt my eyes. Bro, I will always try, like if I'm ever around the campfire, I always try to find a way to just not be in the smoke zone. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from rats complaining. Let's get around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you know the lyrics, and you sip it if you all sing along. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not gonna say it. You take a seat on the Seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other. I don't even know. CFRE, it's a windy song. CFRE, it's a windy song. CFRE song, if help it if you all sing along. CFRE song, Patrick, take away. Wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet the guys stunningly calm mine. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but but something unexpectedly happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Play charade? Boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wrath points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You ducked out of this. Who knows what thing can do? Probably shoots laser. Try not to bore us. We're very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right there, but maybe we should stop talking about it at all. But all the time, we start pretending it's not there and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wrath. Cons was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I want to live, so I'm telling the story. Sure, I'm going. I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Yeah. Okay. So what type of story do you want to tell? We're not doing that. An action story. Here's an action-packed yarn for y'all lot. For you lot. The time I got into a bar fight. The group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears. I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. Greg opened the beer by smashing the cap off the nearest rock before starting. I am the local watering. What the fuck? Okay. I am the local watering hole, powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good. Steely Dan blasts from the juice box. The bartender's tip jar is filled to the brim. I pour the final pint and smash the bottle on the counter as I demand shots from the entire joint. The Patreons cheer for me. I am their god. Suddenly, I hear the telltale revving of engine outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait. It's a saloon now? And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo. He sounds sexy. Huntress! Thought I smelled something acrid from Arkin when I hop off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. I get up from my stool, the gal behind me rub my shoulders, revving me up from the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elstrom going to do without someone to sell them someone's second cufflinks tonight? I taunt him. He stroked his oily beard. This story has a lot of specific geographic reference in it. I have a pretty good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me all like that? Slim yells. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't even remember. Something about me cutting off you in traffic, but it was a misunderstanding, Slim yells. Well then, let's hug it out. Well then, let's hug it out, I said, teary eyes filling with my eyes, and we made up. What about the bar fight? Exactly. Oh yeah. Literally, I was like, when are we gonna get to the bar fight? Oh yeah. We got into a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but it was an argument about whether you should say pop or soda. Come on. I give up headlining. I give up headlining at Coachella for this. I'm sorry, Trickster. In my defense, that's not me. Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you, but a laugh you're ready to accept. That surely was a kind of story, technically. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end here. So who else wants to tell their story for the night? You look killer trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. This girl has 0 screen time. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. Preach, bitch. Preach. Let's go. It's called The Bride. Technically, I suppose the fiance. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, who the fuck? Never mind. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful shabby chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Lilikoi, by the way, so fancy. When it comes to figure out decorations, however, the bride, or the fiance, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and toe-open sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so it's definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create unique flower arrangement for the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she sets off into the woods. Each day, she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found, and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding, so they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods she surveyed the bride, or the fiancé, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many they were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day came, the fiancée told her husband to be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown to set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon a once familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful now than it had been before, and just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignores her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed further ahead impossibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of spring air, the fiancé crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked, and walked, and walked. That day, as guests gather at the farmhouse, the fiancée is nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love begin to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wondering, looking for fresher blossomed clip, but never find them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are, out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like someone we know. Bitch! Wow, fuck you, narrator. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels. But I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think of the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of episodical style of storytelling. Knowing that it's a series knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of an individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, Cons, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure we are seamlessly move on to the next segment of the event. I will find you. And I will kill you. God forbid my small talk getting in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Twilight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back. That thing we do when we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight. And try not to, wink wink, end up dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the incidents, and you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a little fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turn around as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs? You probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to some place more secluded Cons is after, they will obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Mommy legs. Mommy legs. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be seeing Shay drinking something local source while thumbing through a public domain novelist printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Is like she actively trying to be as unappealing as possible? Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention along with the attention of everyone else is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who would you head off with an evening activity? Just saying. You may not get a ton of chances on dates around like this before your bedtime on Murs Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with the game with that name either. But this is extremely reality TV dating show. Boom happening. It's pretty much all that was taken. Which killer would you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Tricker because that guy. Do not hate on my man. Do not hate on my man. This slander. The slander. Who to pick? Because we did this. I guess it's Trapper's turn, huh? We're never done with Trapper. I think in the beginning. Trapper. I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. Don't disappoint me. Or do. My fish hasn't eaten in days. He has a good body. That's it. That's probably it to me. He has a good body, and I tend to use it to the fullest. That's probably it. You arrive at the pool and find that no one else is in it. The two of you seem to have it all to yourself. Why is the water in this pool always a little warm? Trapper laughs. I have no idea. Now, do you know why I chose a spot for us? Cannonball! Fuck. You jump in the pool and splash Trapper. Even with a mask hiding his face, he's clearly not happy. Don't do that again. Fuck. I thought that was it. You're a murderous himbo. Murderous himbo, don't think. So I don't know why you're upset about that. I actually brought you this pool for two Excuse me. I actually brought you to this pool for two reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Excuse me? Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Slow down, big boy. I'm not ready for that just yet. I'm still getting to know you. You have eyes, right? What more do you need to know? True. Doesn't matter anyways. We can't, we could. I know I could. But we're not allowed to. Yet. I can't tell you why either. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask. Say no more. I get it. So I will bid you a good night. Trapper leaves the pool with a big smile after the water unexpectedly gets warm again. Hey, wait a second, Trapper. You never told me the reason you brought me to this pool. Oh yeah. The chlorine is great for washing off blood, especially those hard to reach places. Hey, you know how it is. FYI, you do know how it is. You should keep it to yourself. Damn it, I see those dweeb Doug and Claudia waving at us. I think we both need to head to the volleyball courts. He's right. Dry off and go to the volleyball courts. And later, you really want to scrub your own hard to reach places with actual soap. Chlorine is no match to whatever Trapper gets up in these pools. The gang's all together again to the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sideline watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. It feels like I've been here a lot longer than that actually. It's so late the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you could get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narrator dom, whatever the fuck that means. Good thing you really used your time well, Nightson. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychopathic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered at a volleyball court with a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who cons choose. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? It's almost like the orders does matter. Wrath, why don't you go first? You look like you hate that. Stop talking. Sorry. Anyway, Wrath. Let me just get my snacks ready. Come on, Wrath. Tell me. Lay it on me. I I don't know. I prefer to just tell cons privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these type of game mechanics. What if you just whisper it to cons? Wrath, consider this for a long moment, too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wrath lowered his voice to barely audio whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. Then I can tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be something special. The kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Rav nods proud. Yeah, spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysterious with Wrath. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you tend to hang out with spirits. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what acceptable not only in polite society but within the narrator of this in-world event, and also the large meta-narrator of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why yes, thank you, I'd love to. So cons, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy person to get along with. I know that. We love a self-know person. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you're like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot, also everyone, even confident, sexy ladies and rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'm planning a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then boy oh boy, I got such an adventure plan. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primal stuff. Now if you don't mind, I gotta start prepping, because it's clearly already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time's up. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how did we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one thing to do. No reality surviving dating competition parody will be completely without slinging out one of your contestants who is already teetering on the edge of psychological break. and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder's Island. Now it's time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer. But can you break their hearts? Do you dare to even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of the sexiest slasher will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who is it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's classified reveal of reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'll see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Or Shrek. Yuck. If we get rid of Wrath, he might cry. Although I totally support normalizing men crying, being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What am I trying to say? I don't envy you, boss. So which psychopath are you eliminating? Oh no! What the? Who the fuck do I choose? Gag, oh my god. Fuck, I don't know. Shit, it was the most confusing type of character. Honestly. You know what? I'm gonna choose. Wait, no. I think. Okay, you know what? I have come with my answer. The person who is going to be eliminated is. I am sorry. Spirit. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trapper, Wrath, you're killer. You kill people. Sure, you're each quirky or cute in your own way, but it's just the fact that you kill. You kill in the past, you almost start to kill again. I get that. I can work with that. But you, Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. You don't seem to deserve to be here. Well, at least not on the outside. Set that aside. I am truly afraid to find out, so I'm gonna let you go. Were you talking about me? Did you not hear me, girl? Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? Has anyone seen where I left my glass? I was just wondering that. I was just saying that I am eliminating you from the competition, which I am sure of putting together is a competition. Oh, really? Okay. So nobody has seen my glasses? I swear I'm going to embrace the grandma life to get one of those brand that connects around your neck so you can't lose the thing off. This thing on my chest. Oh my god. What do you call it? I think they're just called eyeglasses trap. Or maybe an eyewear container. Or, you sure you're okay with this? I thought you might be upset. Nah, I couldn't care less. And if anybody needs me, I'll be. I don't know where the hell I want to be. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some get some shut eye. Oh my god. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course they will be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with cons when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our elimination player home with oh shit, I almost drool. Their own mostly new tricks their body. Claudia, obvious, well, cons. You're my hero from what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legitimate homicide maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? Bro. I don't know how you'll do it. But you're gonna do it before Twilight come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. Elimination. I didn't know how it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Well, seeing how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may cry, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. What that tends to happen when your mother is screwed by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talked about. If you excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in a tree. I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, cons? Sorry, I forgot. I'll focus on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. How would I say things are going in a matter of perspective? If Khan's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Khan's goal is to get himself killed, they're doing an amazing job. Spirit, you're gonna say something? No, you're just gonna clean your katana and silently stare ahead into the medium distance like that all night? That katana's clean, I mean, not really, it's completely destroyed and put together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any cleaner, that's for damn sure. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confession. No, stay. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibe. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'm definitely down with a reality dating TV show comparative with survival elements. But I got my new upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs on over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. It's fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said about that. Said about them. Don't worry. I'm taking your favorite established character from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghostface. Go! Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Yeah, she's probably gonna kill me in my sleep. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm a trickster. See you around cons. Doki 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 doki. Taskaru. 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 I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously, they don't pay me to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sensitive. You're a sentient water. How are you even sitting in a chair? What's a chair? The thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay. Rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in. I was supposed to looking for the bathroom. Are you? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind. What do you mean? Not you too. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have a confession. We just been working our asses off for 2 days. 2 days straight and want to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourself. I got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade? Cheated on the algebra test once? Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this uneven spiral staircase of pain that is my life I've felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugar drinks. It sounds fun for a weekend, but for an eternity, it's an unrelated rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescenting sound of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on the experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll just have to wake up. Yikes. That was a weird way to end. Well, what you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone has their shot to annoy me tonight. So hey, get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough for me tonight. Yep, I think that's probably enough for me tonight. Well, that was interesting. Very interesting. Right, like, never expected that. Shit, what do you mean by that? Yeah, it was kind of interesting, you know. This bunch got the tool. I mean, I do like to eat cats. It's true. I do eat a cat. Honestly, I think this game probably did help me because, not gonna lie, I wasn't really in the particularly. That sponge cat in the back of my car, and excuse me. Not gonna lie, this game did help me a bit, because I'm not gonna lie, wasn't really in the best of moods, because I don't know if you guys know this, but the whole like Niji, Sanji, and Doki situation, it kind of hit hard on me, because it was just like a huge, it was a huge WTF for me, because here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing. Niji Sanji would have never been in this much heat if they just shut the fuck up. And I mean that in the most nicest way. Niji Sanji could have just simply announced. They literally could have just been like. They literally could have been like this. As of today, we, Niji Sanji, hereby announcing that we are terminating Zelensky's contract. All this was a very tough decision, but on February, we will be terminating her contract. She will be graduating. All of her social media will be locked. Like they literally could have just minimized it. They literally could have just been like how they were with like Kyo, Pomu, Mista. They literally could have just said that. They literally just could have announced that, you know, she's graduating, and saying like, after a very hard, long deliberation, we have decided to terminate her contract. Now, will that stir up like heat? Absolutely. It's Selen. But they literally could have just say it, you know? Like I said, like with Pomu and with Kyo and with like Mista, how they announced their graduation, they literally could have just done that with Selen. But instead, they made 3 images. They did 3 images. Like, they literally could have just done that. And then what's even worse, like, what's even worse is that they now, because of now, you know what? Let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna do this right now. They literally have their livers. Like, I'm sorry. I know that like people are trying to be like blame the managers and whatnot. I'm actually 50-50 with the livers, because it's just like, I don't care, if that makes sense. Like, I don't care at all. The livers, they could have just said no into making the video. They literally could have just said no. Like, they could, like, it's the way that I'm just like, like I said, I'm 50-50 on it about blaming the livers, but at the same time don't, because it's like, they're livers, they're part of the company, but in that same breath though, you could have said no. You literally could have just said, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to be involved with it. You could just say no. And like, I'm sorry, I don't care about the whole, like, I know some people are gonna be like, oh well, we were forced to do it. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know if I should pretend to care or just don't care. Like, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't know if I should pretend to care or just don't care. Because you could just say no. Literally, I think only Scarla, Meliko, and Kyo, the three of them are the only ones. They're the only ones in Nijisanji who has never, like, retweeted Nijisanji's announcement, never retweeted any of Elira, Vox, Ike's video, never retweeted, never quoted, like retweeted, reposted. They have done neither of that. I mean, granted, for Kyo, the dude is leaving, which I'm not gonna lie, that's also sad. Like, if just thinking about it, like, the dude is like 3 days away from leaving, but all of us are just like so stuck in the whole Nijisanji tobacco, and that's sad. That's legit sad. That's legit sad, because like, instead of like celebrating his time that he was at streaming, making all the content and memories and everything, we're all focused on that. But like, I'm sorry, I'm calling you as an you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. Bottom feeders, because it's just like it's just that Elira, Vox, Ike, you three could have said no. You three could have said no, we don't want to participate. But instead, each one of you made a 30-minute video and tried to tell us that we're all stupid to believing in her. Everything that she said is deceitful, a lie. Like, that's, like, I'm sorry, I don't know how, you know what, fuck, I'm not sorry. Who the fuck do you guys think you're talking to? Because, in case y'all haven't noticed, some of y'all should have even agreed to do the video, because some of y'all is one of the most like controversial members of Nijisanji. Like, I know one who made the most, it's like probably one of the last few people to ever start making about the video and whatnot. So it's also like, if I'm not mistaken, they can be now complicit. Like, they could now be if thinking about it like in a legal court wise, they can now be complicit in the bullying and the harassment of Solen Tatsuki, now known as Doki. Like, they could now be complicit in that, because like they made a 30-minute video of defaming her, and now I don't care if the managers brought it to them. They now have the documents that they shouldn't have, period. But they now have the documents. They now made a 30-minute video. We now have pretty much almost all of Nijisanji EN members reposting, retweeting, and everything. So like, now I'm like wondering what's next, because at this case, pretty much all of Nijisanji EN can be considered complicit, and now they might as well be in the legal front line. They might get into the legal trouble because they got in trouble. I'm just curious and confused what may happen. I'm literally worried they may graduate. Honestly, it's the way. See, this is the part where it's like, part of me is that like I think I'm just done. And by that I mean I don't care if they graduate. Like, I don't care if they graduate because it's just, what do you gain from trying to stay and like, because I don't know, what's the point in trying to stay and save a company when it's just all out how Niji Sanji had been consistently being stated that they don't treat their livers well. And what's even crazier is that they're saying they made a statement saying that as of today, we are now a live first company. I'm sorry, are we just gonna glaze over the fact that they said we are now a live first company? Like, we're gonna take care of our livers first? And that you're saying it now? So I'm sorry, what the fuck have you guys been doing then for the past months or years before the termination, before all of this? Like, because now I'm concerned, because one person I can think of, and which I'm sorry that I'm dragging them into this, but like Uki Violetta from Nijisanji and Noctix, that dude has probably be the only member on EN who has consistently saying that they're taking a break. So now I'm concerned if that was like personally his choice, or is that like him trying to stay in a company while in the same breath trying to catch a break? Because literally Niji just said we are now, like they're now doing it, to where I'm like, okay, so what have you guys been doing then in the past? But yeah, that like, it's so annoying now, because like I started not to care when a lot of drama took over the VTube community in general. See, like, I do agree with that, like the whole like drama thing is too much, but in that same breath though, I don't know how to feel about it. I think it's just because it hit different to me, because it's like, why? That's just a big question. Why? Like, why did Niji Sanji allow the harassment, the bullying to happen? Why did Niji Sanji release the video, or not release the video, release that type of announcement? Why did Niji Sanji share the documents to the livers? It's just a big why, and honestly, I think I am just done. I'm pretty sure some of you guys realize I just like unfollowed and unsubscribed pretty much all. I mean, granted, I never really follow that much members of Niji Sanji. I think it's just like maybe a few of them, because I feel like I said I connect more with them. But honestly, it's just crazy. It's just crazy because of that video, the livers can get into legal trouble. they could get in some legal trouble because they can now be considered complicit in everything. No matter if it doesn't matter if they were not the ones, the ones who have been who harassed Selene, who bullied Selene. It doesn't matter anymore because you now made a 30-minute video defaming her, lying to her, so you can now be considered complicit, and that's ugh. Okay, anyways, I'm done. Let's see who the raid. Like, ugh. It's so annoying though. We are going to raid someone because at this point I feel like I could go on a rant at how Niji Sanji is just Ian. I don't know, but yeah, Niji Sanji Ian, man. Tuesday's a big collab. I know what I would do is watch the movie. Like, it's just so disgusting, disturbingly so, because it's like, dog, who the fuck said your guys' PR is good? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's all gonna be for today. I think I'm just the raid just to send here. What do you mean? For some reason it's looking. We don't get the raid option. You guys should see it right now. Like the join the raid. That's weird. I'm seeing it like some of y'all are like, I'm not seeing it. Can only work on PC. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's just gonna be it for it. I think I'm just tired. Too triggered to just think calmly now, because it's like the game worked for a while, but now it's just like a big what the fuck moment. But yeah, that's all gonna be. Bye bye.